Welcome to a Bean Pick. This is August the 15th, 2011, and we're going to go over the two Lone Wolf climbing tree stands that we've had a lot of inquiry about. We've done one review with the Assault. We currently have a review with the Assault Hang-On and the Alpha Hang-On, and we've done a climbing stick review. And so after we've done the Assault hang climber review, we had a lot of interest in the regular hang climber, which has been around for some time, and then the Lone Wolf sit and climb. And everybody keeps asking, they would like to see a side-by-side comparison of the two, so that's what we're trying to bring you today. But basically, these two, the hang climber and the sit and climber, both have the exact same platform, and that is new for this year. And this is the Lone Wolf new cast design. It's got the Lone Wolf logo in it. It has the, you can put the bow grommet in it. And these have been upgraded this year to accommodate most parallel limb design bows. But they're the exact same platform. It's just the top that's different between the sit and climb and the hang climber. The sit and climb weighs in at about 20 pounds, and the dimensions of the platform is 30 by 19 and a half. And so they're the exact same, gives you a little more foot room than the Assault, but of course you got the extra weight. So they're exact same platform, but we got the sit and climb here, and we got it all set up, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to get in it and show you just kind of how it sits. You have this bar underneath that your seat actually attaches to. This is after you're done climbing. And then there's a band that goes around the back that attaches to a tree to hold the back up. And as you can see, it sits very comfortable. There's a lot more room in this seat sideways, and it's a lot more comfortable because there's no cast aluminum underneath you like in the hang climber. This stand is one of the easiest, most comfortable ones I've been in. But I'm going to disattach some of this stuff here, and we're going to do what everyone's been wanting to see for some time, and that's how does it climb. The first thing you want to remember is to keep these stabilization straps tight. They're going to keep the top section and the bottom section connected, and then when you get to your desired level, you want to keep those cinched pretty tight. And what that's going to do is create some downward force on the top portion onto the bottom portion, and it's going to keep this a lot more stable and locked into place. You still have the traction belts like you've seen in the past from Lone Wolf, and those are the same ones they've used for years. Really good stuff, and a lot of people have a fear about them cracking, but they work just fine. So we've disengaged the strap from the back and for the top of the seat, and we're going to clip it together so it'll be out of our way. And then we just unclip the strap from the bottom. We're going to clip it together. And what Lone Wolf recommends is when you take the top, is carefully step over the rail and get on the inside. And once you get it on the inside, what you're going to do is make sure you got everything nice and tight in here, nothing moves, and you got your tree belt assembled in here. And it's very important to make sure that you try this a few times before that first day in the woods, because the first day in the woods you'll have a time trying to do it, so you want to practice with it. But you want to take the seat, fold it up away from you like this, and this is why they call it a sit and climb, because you can see it, and it doesn't require as much upper body strength as the hang climber does. And there's a bar down here at the bottom, and you just stick your legs in it and scoot it up, just like this. And as you do this, you should always be attached to the tree. So we have our tree strap here. Some people like the lineman's belt that goes around the tree and as you climb up laterally. Some people like to use the tree tether. We're using the tree tether on this one. It just seems to be a lot easier. But once you raise the top again, you just go back to the bottom, raise it up, stand up, move your top. Lock it into place, sit down again, scoot it right up. And what I've found and what I've heard is once you've done this quite a few times, you can develop a kind of a knack for it, and it makes it much easier when trying to climb up the trees once you've done it a few times. But this is our first time really doing it, so it may take us a minute to get it all. But you just want to go a little bit at a time and scoot just right up the tree. And as you go, always move your strap up with you. And this is as high as we're going to go. I'm going to tighten it right here. Alright. So we're going to move our strap here. And we'll go up one more with the leg. And then very carefully step over. And I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to show for demonstration how to strap it back to the tree. Just so everybody can see what we're doing. So I'm at my desired height, and the first thing I'm going to do is connect these stabilization straps and cinch them tight. And like I said before, that's going to keep tension on this top so that it's rock solid. Then we're going to take the seat back. We'll loosen the straps all the way up. Attach around the back of the tree. And we'll go back to the bottom. Alright, and so that's good and secure. You're hooked to the tree. Put your strap underneath and you're ready to hunt. As you can see, you got plenty of room for your bow with the grommet in the front, and you got open air. A lot of the tree climbers are very nice, but one of the main backfalls to them that Lone Wolf has an advantage on it, they have this adjustable seat bar that you can move. So you have the sit and climb component, but you don't have to worry about a shooting rail in front of you. For years, people lugged the rails because they could sit on them to climb a tree, and you could prop your gun up on it as a gun rail. But for bow hunters, we were always having to stand up and try to shoot over it and stuff like this. You can still take a shot while seated, and you don't have no bar in front of you, but you still have the benefit of the sit and climb. They also make a wide sit and climb, which is a little bit wider to accommodate the bigger guys. Alright, so we're going to go down the tree a little bit just to demonstrate how to go back down. So we're going to unhook from the top, tighten our straps here. And Lone Wolf does put in the package all the materials you need to climb. It does come with a safety harness, so everything's here for you to get climbing. Let's see. We're going to step back over the bar very carefully. We're going to let our cinch straps out just a little bit, give us a little room, but you still always want to keep these connected. In the event that something comes loose, you don't want to be stuck in the tree with just half your tree stand. So we're going to scoot back close to the tree. And we're going to lower it just a little bit at a time. Let's see. And you just want to inch your way back down the tree, just like so. And it does take a little bit of practice. It's not that bad. And that's how you go up and down the tree. And that's the Lone Wolf sit and climb. One thing we want to go over in this is that we were connected to the tree from the time we left the ground to the time we got down. And Lone Wolf recommends using their harness or using a harness, and they provide you one. But some of those can be tough to use. And the harness I'm wearing in this particular review is the Muddy Safeguard harness. This is a small medium. I'm 6 foot tall, about 170 pounds, and it's still got adjustability for me. A lot of people, guys call me about sizing, so that can give you a good idea. These, we've got a special on, they're $99 shipped to your door. And they got a small medium, which I'm wearing, large, and the XL. So stay tuned for just a few minutes, and we're going to get the hang climber out and do a demo of this.